Wait a minute. So they're exonerating proof that Josh Hawley isn't a fleeing coward, is that Josh Hawley was at the back of the pack of people who were fleeing from the domestic terrorists who were attacking the Capitol building on January 6th. He's not a coward. It's a lie, because he wasn't fleeing alone like it looked like he was, when in fact we saw other video footage shown by the January 6th committee of Josh Hawley running down the escalator with a whole lot of other staffers and members of Congress. So we already knew he wasn't alone, but now we know the coward tape is a lie, because he was not the first one to run out of the building. He was just the slowest one to run out of the building. And this is what they're going with. I mean, when you have someone as feckless and craven as Kevin McCarthy giving all of the footage from January 6th to Tucker Carlson, who has admitted in court and via several text messages that he's not expected to tell the truth. In fact, one of his defenses in court was that the expectation is that he will exaggerate the truth. So he's basically admitting in court that he's not a journalist and shouldn't be held to a journalistic standard or burden of proof. So we give all of this footage from Kevin McCarthy, who is doing Marjorie Taylor Greene's bidding so that he could become speaker, basically in name only, because it just takes one vote, essentially, to kick him out. So he's doing her bidding by giving all this footage to Tucker Carlson, who's done nothing with it except for snip it into these teeny little clips. Edited however he wants, and he's contending that this video of Hawley being the last one to run out of the Capitol building proves both that Hawley's not a coward and somehow that there was no actual danger because it was a regular tourist visit or something peaceful. Make it make sense, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Not one blanking iota. But still laughing about him just being the slowest to flee. No, you can't make this stuff up. You just can't.
Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. I hope you'll join me on my new audio podcast, Justice Matters. I'll be using my 30 years as a federal prosecutor and Army JAG to unpack, break down, and explain the legal issues of the day, particularly where the legal intersects with the political. Please look for Justice Matters with Glenn Kirshner wherever you generally get your podcasts.